Everyone has their turn, but most people miss theirs. I want you to think about me when I was in high school. I didn't have muscle. I didn't have confidence. I damn sure couldn't talk to a camera. By now, you should know I'm going to be real with you. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be exposing in this very video how YouTubers are claiming they're hitting monetization records with one video, which, you know what? Let's get right into it, okay? I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to give you any fluff. The first thing I want to say, it's not your fault for believing it. The second thing I want to say is not everything is a lie. The problem is, how realistic is that for you? And before I even get into what I'm showing you on my screen here, trial and error. I've been posting online for 4 to 5 years on Instagram, some on TikTok. I've transitioned my business to YouTube and I'm experimenting. And if you're following my videos and you're following my journey, you see the growth. I've posted over 100 videos on this channel. No, I'm not monetized yet, but I do know something about making money with YouTube. I do know something about making passive income with social media, even without hitting the monetization thresholds. But I want to talk about how we're going to expose these people who are claiming they're hitting monetization records with one video. Okay, here we go. Look at the red. A lot of the times we watch and we click videos because, hey, we're YouTubers too. We want to be inspired. We want to have hope. And I get it. I watch them too. That's the reason why I'm making this video. But being a business coach, and for the past, or about 2 years ago, I was an online fitness coach as well. I've been able to coach people hitting results, not with just making money online, but with losing weight. And there's always a process to things, and not everyone has the same process. And I see this pattern going on with other YouTubers telling other YouTubers how they got monetized with one video. I'm going to say it like this, and I'm going to explain the principle. Imagine if I told you that I lost 50 pounds. I lost 50 pounds in 1 month, and I can help you lose 50 pounds in 1 month. The problem comes up when we don't know, or we don't think about the other contributing factors that come with how I lost my 50 pounds. Any person who has lost weight in a healthy way knows that 50 pounds in a month is not healthy. You shouldn't be able to lose 50 pounds in 1 month. In the same way, it would be very skeptical for someone to say, this is how you get monetized with one video. I'm going to break it down for you. You see, when people claim that they have a huge result in a short amount of time, mind you, I've done this with my own videos with making money, but not with being monetized. Making money with social media is completely different because you're focusing on selling a product or a service. And really, it just takes being in front of one person. Monetization requires you to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That right there off the gate, you need more than one person to make that threshold. Okay, imagine the person that's telling you, hey, I posted one video and I got monetized and I'm going to show you how. This is their time right here, highlighted in yellow. Now, what happens is they have a timeline. This is called the life timeline. I don't have control over it. You don't have control over it. No one has control over it but the Most High. So what happens is they post their first video and they just strike gold. Amazing, right? Hey, do I wish it could be me? No. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why you don't want it to be you. Number one, you just struck gold. You didn't even build up the muscle for you to be able to survive not going viral, because that's what you're doing, going viral by accident. Let me ask you a question. If you had to get a surgery that meant life or death to a limb on your body, meaning it had to get, amputated, would you put your faith in a doctor that had one successful surgery and didn't have any errors? Or would you put your faith in a doctor that had multiple smaller surgeries that are more successful over time, and he went and did the surgery on you with whatever was going on? Both of them ended up in a successful destination. The surgery went fine. You recovered fine. You didn't have to get an arm or anything amputated. But there's one doctor that had experience with smaller surgeries, and he still gave you a successful surgery operation. And then there's another doctor that talks really confident about their results because they were able to have one successful surgery. Only you can answer that question. I'm not going to answer it for you. I know which way I would go. And we're just going to leave it there. So now, that is the timeline of people who tell you they get monetized with one video. They don't know how the hell they're going to repeat it. And I know because I've mentored people before. You don't get the same result as everybody else. This is why courses aren't going to give you results when it comes to learning what to do. It's not about what to do. It's more about what not to do and how consistent you put in the work. So let's just say your time, which is right here, the second timeline, your time is more like you post one video, but hey, you don't go viral. Okay. What are you going to do? You're going to second guess yourself. You're going to think it's not working for you. You follow all the strategies. You got the fancy camera gear. Okay. You thought it was good, but not that many people watched it. I'm telling you, you have your own God-given timeline. And that's the beauty of the process. And I'm not here trying to be Tony Robbins or anybody like that. It's not a motivational speech. This is strategy. And I'm speaking from experience. Let me show my screen just so you know. Here's my YouTube dashboard. I post every day. I ain't gonna miss a day. There's days where I've missed days when I've tested things out, like letting a YouTube video sit there and marinate and see if more of you are going to view it. Nah, not enough people know me yet. So that doesn't work for me. So I post like a dog. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you the real. You know, I could hype it up. Respectfully, though, I just know deep in my heart, when it comes to the work ethic you need to put in to become monetized and become known enough for your channel to generate the income that you want for your life, to have freedom, you're going to have to be a dog in creating content. You're going to have a proven strategy. And that's exactly what I follow every single day. I don't have a library of videos. I don't, what do they call it? Binge create videos, whatever. I don't do any of that. I create 1 to 2 videos every single day and I post. Now, that might sound unattractive to you, but let me ask you, why aren't you where you want to be right now? Why aren't you monetized right now? Just because that one person had gotten monetized with their first video does not mean everybody can by following a strategy. If that were the case, everybody would be monetized. Now, here's the thing. When it comes down to strategy, you need to know the truth. And I'm going to give you the truth right now. You see the little number 3 in the blue. I'm going to show you the truth because there's some principles you need to follow. Okay? Before we even get into the truth, I want to show you my school community that I just created. Let me go ahead and open up that browser. I just created a school community called Passionate Profits. This is where, hey, you guys can join, no charge at all. And I will show up for you every single week as your mentor. And we're going to have mentorship calls. You're also going to get exclusive access to tools that I use to make sure that you're not only just growing your channel, your social media, but you're able to have a business on the back end of it that helps you create freedom, that helps you generate multiple streams of income, because I've done it before. Okay. And I'm doing it right now on YouTube. So I'm telling you, there's no charge right now. So get in while you can. Okay. The link to this is in the description down below. We just had our first 5 people join in. It's only been open for a week. And this is where you're going to be able to ask me direct questions and be around a community of supportive YouTubers as well. Actually using strategies, not luck. Okay. Anyways, let's go back. Because if it is luck, you need to make sure you're posting consistent enough because every video you post is like a lottery ticket. Anyways, let's get down to the principles of the truth. Principle number 1 is to remove time from the equation and learn. There should be no reason why you need to tell yourself, well, I'm going to post for 30 days and my 30 days I'm going to post. And, if I don't hit my goals, then, something's wrong. No, something's right. You're putting in action. What's wrong is that you give yourself a timeline that you can't control. I can't even take credit of this. Myron Golden gave us this topic in some video. I watch a lot of his videos. Shout out to Myron. You can only control the inputs towards your goal. So if you want to be monetized, which you do, if you want to make money online, which you do, if you want to have freedom by not having to trade your time for money, which you do, and you want to help people, and that's what creates that wealth for you, then I want to ask you, why are you putting a time limit on yourself like you can control when you get monetized? Like you can control how many people subscribe to you today. You can't. So why are you telling yourself that you're going to give yourself a certain date until you're just going to give up hope? The way I approach my YouTube is even when I get monetized, I'm posting every day. Because monetization is not the goal. The goal is to continue to stay away from being omnipresent. I mean, not staying away from being omnipresent, but staying away from having obscurity. If you don't know what obscurity means, I didn't know either until I read a book. And that book taught me obscurity means people don't know you. The reason why you're not monetized with one video is not enough people know you. And most people don't get rid of obscurity until they become consistent enough where they have a library of videos that are already uploaded. So you need to make sure that you remove time from the equation because you can only control the input, how many videos you post. And I'm not talking about shorts. We're not playing cheap on YouTube. YouTube is a platform where people look for a solution. Shorts is an algorithm where people just scroll because they don't have social skills or they just want to be entertained. Post long form content. That's for a whole nother video. Now, when I say learn, you need to learn what works inside of YouTube with long form content to help you build an audience. I didn't learn this until I learned to be consistent. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen again. If I go back and I go to my channel, you can see that my video views are going up and down, up and down. One video gets 429 views. The other one is 17, 51, 49, 156, until I scroll all the way up to one of my most recent videos. I'm going to show you all something that has recently happened. I had a video take off and it got a ton, and I mean a ton of comments. I was not expecting that. All right. It got 28 comments. That's really good for my channel. I'm not talking about anybody else's channel. For my channel, that's really good. And I didn't realize that how I present to you in my videos, it dictates how people respond in the comment section. I'm focused on building a community that loves watching my videos because I keep it real with them. And in that video, I kept it real with my people. I kept it real with you. And they respect that. I got some negative comments, but negative comments are also publicity. At least I'm not being seen. Okay. So here's the thing. Make sure that you have a strategy that allows you to know what works on YouTube. That's what I show you inside of the Passion to Profit community. All right. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 is everyone has their turn, but most people miss theirs. I want you to think about me when I was in high school. I didn't have muscle. I didn't have confidence. I damn sure couldn't talk to a camera. For that reason, for me not having self-confidence, or for me not believing in myself, I didn't walk up to women that I was attracted to. Even the women that were attracted to me, didn't have the guts to walk up to them because I let anxiety take over. And a lot of the times I would look, be a little nervous, not know what to say. And then maybe a guy walked up and started talking to her. And I'm like, dang, why didn't I just walk up? Why didn't I just go? I mean, she already liked me. What was I nervous for? I missed my turn. I missed my opportunity. And there were some girls that I never had the opportunity to become acquainted with for that reason. That was high school. This happens in real life on a day-to-day basis. When you don't post consistently, you are missing your turn. Jay, what is the turn? Your turn to become monetized. Yes, it does only take one video to get you monetized, but what video is your video? Look, we're going back up to the timeline. Look at your timeline, okay? I drew 1 through 4 to keep it simple, but what if your video, I ain't even gonna lie to you. What if your video, let's just say we measure it by tens, right? Because I don't like giving low numbers like that. All right. What if your video is video number 30? Well, guess what? If you're posting one time a week, like these, I ain't gonna throw no shade. If you're posting one time a week, listening to weak advice from these people who tell you you can get monetized from one video, and you're only putting out 4 videos a month, it's going to take you over 6 months to hit your 30th video. And that's if you become monetized on your 30th video. So the more videos you upload, the more value you give, the quicker your audience gets built as well, because you find out what works. I found out what works for me. Talking about monetization, profits, and passion, and YouTube. That's what's working for me right now. I would have never known. And I believe I'm on video like number 140. Anyways, let's get into principle number 3. I told you I was going to keep it real. And this one is going to be simple. Take messy action. I know everybody has told you quality over quantity with YouTube. Quality over quantity with YouTube. I'm telling you this right now. You can focus on quality all you want, but until people actually want to watch your videos, they're not going to know what your quality even looks like. I want you to imagine your dream car. When you think of your dream car, you might imagine the outside of it and the inside of it. I mean, it's your dream car. You probably like both, the outside and the inside. But what if I told you that you had a dream car, but you made that decision off of the inside and you don't like the outside? So it's your dream car, but you don't like the outside. You tell me, and again, I can't answer it for you, but if you have a dream car and you only like the inside of the car, is it really your dream car? What dream car have you ever had that you never liked the inside and the outside on? That's a real question, right? Like, when have you ever had a dream car and you never liked the inside and the outside of it? This is the same way with your content. If you focus on the inside, which is quality. Okay, let me draw this out. Okay, so if you focus on, I'm gonna go to the new page. All right, so if you focus on the inside of your car, that means that you're focused on quality. When people click on your video, they see the quality once they're inside the video. Okay. But if you focus on the outside of your dream car, that means you're focused on the quantity. And I know the world tells you focus quality over quantity. But the problem is nobody knows who you are, so they don't care about your quality. You want to focus on the outside. The outside is the quantity. How are they going to know who you are if you're not posting enough? One last example, and I'm not even going to draw it out because it's that simple. Y'all are smart. Imagine me wearing cologne, or if you're a female, you wearing perfume. Now, imagine you walking in a room, but before someone sees you in the room, they got their back turned towards you and you're kind of walking a little close to them. They'd probably smell you before they see you in a good way because you got perfume or you have cologne on. That means you have an aroma outside, but they don't know your character yet, what's inside. But how you smelled, your aroma, your cologne, your perfume, got their senses up. Man, somebody smells good. They may not say it, but they're like, you know? It's one of the reasons why I like cologne. And I like women wearing perfume. It just, somebody smell good. I might not even find the girl attractive. Wow, that's a pretty attractive smell. It's the same thing on YouTube. Don't think that the algorithm is against you because you're not posting quality things. And I know I'm taking my time on this video, but I want to give you like straightforward advice. By the way, if you're getting value, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, that's what we do in real life. Don't think that the YouTube algorithm is anything different. Yes, there's an algorithm, but behind that algorithm are real people, are real eyeballs, are real people who interact in the real world. And we still do the same thing online. It might be a little bit different. Sure, they're not talking to you in person, so they can't smell you, but they have to see your videos. And a lot of the times, in order for them to want to click your video, it's not about them just seeing one video. Maybe they click somebody else's video over yours, which happens to everyone. But how many more times are they going to see you if you're posting one video or you're being very, concise with, I'm only going to post one time a week. So they go on YouTube. I'm going to tell you this right now. The people who want to learn, they on YouTube every day. I want to learn. I'm on YouTube every day. I don't scroll on Instagram. I don't scroll and sit on the toilet. I talk to people in person. When I'm on YouTube, I got my noise cancellation headphones on. When you're on YouTube, you're ready to learn. I know you do, because I got people in my Passion to Profit community who literally tell me that they've been watching my videos and they tell me what they learned, even though that's not the same day that they watched the video. They remember what I gave them as far as value. So that shows me that YouTube is a platform that have people who are ready to learn and ready to change their lives. You need to understand that people aren't always going to pick your video. For that reason, you need to be very consistent. You need to be posting every single day. And I know it might sound like a struggle, but I'm here. I'm in that struggle with you. It's 11:53 at night. Let me make sure it's not showing no address. Okay. Because I keep my calendar up front. It's 11:53 right now. Ask me what time I'm going to be up. Jay, what time you going to be up? 4:30 a.m. Think I'm playing. It's on a Thursday night. Okay. You see, wake up 4:30 a.m. Let me make sure it's not showing no address. And it did show an address, so I'm gonna have to blank that out. Anyways, y'all get the point. Okay. Don't get fooled. I'm just showing you the process of what it takes for me to do it and what I'm learning, so you don't have to make the same mistakes and you don't have to feel like something's not working for you because somebody gave you a wrong perspective on how you should go upon creating content and having a life for freedom. You're going to have to work for it. It's not going to come free. Freedom doesn't even come free. You're going to have to work at it. The beautiful thing about it, though, and this is where I'll leave it off at. The beautiful thing about it, though, is once you post your videos, they can be played over and over and over again. Like, I'm getting views from videos I posted over a month ago. So it's not like just because you post and you don't get views today, it's not going to work. Like, a lot of my videos got hundreds and hundreds or, hit the 1,000 mark like a month or 2 months after I posted it. And they're all still working for me, Anyways, let me know if you like these type of videos. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you do. Show support. All right. Subscribe if you like the real and you like following my YouTube journey and getting advice from me. All right. I'll see you in the next video.